Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're getting into something we all experience, the quiet power of saying the right thing at the right time in English. Those blessings. Think about, recently, everyone was buzzing about Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce getting engaged. The whole world seemed happy for them. And what did everyone immediately say?
Congratulations. Right. It's the go-to.
Exactly. Congratulations. Just simple, direct. Okay, so let's unpack this a bit. That one word, it captured this huge, joyful moment perfectly. But it's not just for celebrities, is it?
No, absolutely not.
Promotions, new jobs, birthdays, graduations, these everyday celebrations, they're actually amazing chances to connect with people, especially if you're talking to someone from a different cultural background. We all want to sound warm and genuine, but, sometimes our words just don't land right. They can feel a bit off or even make things awkward.
That's a common pitfall.
So, our mission today is basically to give you a shortcut. A guide, maybe, to crafting English blessings that feel thoughtful and crucially appropriate. We'll talk about what to say, sure, but maybe even more importantly, what not to say and why it matters.
Right, the why is key.
The whole point is to help your English feel more, connected to real life, real people, so you can express that genuine warmth, celebrate their joy without accidentally stepping on any toes.
And what's really fascinating here, I think, is that it goes beyond just vocabulary, doesn't it? It's about cultural fluency.
Totally.
Understanding those subtle cues, the unspoken things that make a blessing really resonate, or, on the flip side, make it feel a bit intrusive or awkward. So this deep dive hopefully will help you navigate those social moments with a bit more confidence. Turn simple phrases into, sincere connections, real connections.
That's a great way to put it. Cultural fluency. Okay, so back to the engagement example. Congratulations. Solid start. Works fine, but say you want to add a little something more. Make it more personal, warmer. How do you do that without sounding, cheesy or forced? Or worse, just weird?
Yeah, that's where the art comes in, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, and just the words. Okay, so for engagements, there are definitely some good principles. First off, you really can't go wrong with just directly saying you're happy for them, wishing them well.
Right.
These are always safe bets. Social media, face-to-face, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
The classics, congratulations on your engagement. Or, so happy for you both. Simple, effective.
Okay.
And if you want something that looks towards their future together, something like wishing you a lifetime of love and happiness, that always lands well. It's heartfelt.
Yeah, that's lovely.
Then the next step, to make it less generic, add a little detail. A reason why you're happy for them? This is where you put in a bit more thought.
Ah, okay. Like what?
Well, say someone gets promoted. Instead of just congrats, maybe congratulations on the promotion. Wow, your hard work really paid off. It's so well deserved. See?
Yeah, that feels much more personal.
Or for, passing a big exam. Well done. I saw how much you were studying for that. It really paid off. It just shows you, notice their effort, not just the result. Makes it more meaningful.
I like that. Recognizing the journey.
Exactly. And one more thing, particularly with English blessings, for things like engagements focus on their present happiness and their shared future. English speakers often lean into that joy, that romantic journey ahead.
So less about the past, more about now and what's next.
Pretty much. Things like, you two are truly a match made in heaven. That's lovely. Or showing your own excitement for them. Can't wait to celebrate with you both. This is such wonderful news. It keeps it positive, focused on them as a couple.
What strikes me listening to that is how those small additions, they don't just add words, they add intention. They signal genuine warmth, right?
Precisely. It shows you mean it.
And speaking of signals, that brings us neatly to the other side. The uh-oh moments, the cultural landmines we need to watch out for. Because I guess it's not always obvious what might cause offense, even if you mean well.
Not at all obvious sometimes. And you've hit on something really important there. Things that are totally normal, even seen as caring in one culture, can feel really intrusive or even rude in an English-speaking context.
Okay.
And the why often boils down to different cultural ideas about personal space, privacy, individual choice, that sort of thing.
Right. So what are some examples, especially around engagements?
Okay, a big one.
Yeah.
Prying into their private plans and timelines. In many English-speaking cultures, there's a strong sense of, individual autonomy. People make their own choices in their own time.
Right. So asking,
when's the wedding? Straight away. Or maybe, so who's next in the friend group? It can feel like pressure, like you're demanding information about their personal life schedule.
I can see that. Makes them feel rushed.
Exactly. It can lead to real awkwardness. They might feel they have to explain themselves or justify their timing, which is, the opposite of making them feel celebrated. Even if, in another culture, that question just shows you're excited and involved.
That's a really key difference, isn't it? Intent versus impact. Okay, so avoid timeline questions. What else? I imagine there are other personal areas that are off limits.
Oh, absolutely.
Right.
A major one is anything touching on very sensitive personal privacy, especially asking about having children.
Okay. Yeah.
This is a huge cultural difference to be aware of. In English-speaking cultures, decisions about starting a family are considered extremely personal, private.
So translating something directly.
Right, like directly translating a common blessing from some cultures like no, which wishes someone to have babies soon into have babies soon in English. That's highly impolite, really, really impolite.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good to know.
It's seen as a major violation of personal choice. Plus, you have no idea what someone's situation is, right? They might be struggling with fertility or have chosen not to have kids. It can be incredibly insensitive, even hurtful. So questions like, when are you having kids?
Yeah.
Just don't ask, ever. It's almost always inappropriate.
That's a really powerful example, how words intended as blessings can just land completely wrong if you miss that cultural context. It's definitely not just about finding the equivalent words.
Not at all. And one last thing in the don't category, negative or sarcastic jokes, even among friends.
Oh, like what?
Well, someone announces their engagement, and you say, finally, took you long enough. Or maybe, wow, are you sure about this?
Ouch. Yeah.
Even if you think you're being funny or playful, it can easily sound critical, like you're questioning their judgment or dismissing their happiness. It can actually damage the relationship because they hear doubt, not humor. The focus should always be on celebrating their joy, their decision.
Okay, so putting this all together, what's the big takeaway here? It really highlights how vital that cultural awareness piece is. It's not about saying one culture is right and another wrong.
No, not at all.
It's about being effective, being respectful, making sure your good intentions actually come across the way you mean them to. You want your words to create warmth and connection, not, well, awkwardness or offense.
Exactly. That's the goal.
And the good news, I suppose, is that these aren't just rules for engagements. These same ideas, the do's and don'ts, they apply to lots of other happy occasions too, right?
Absolutely. The same core principles hold true. We can probably walk through a few common ones.
Yeah, let's do that. Like, what about work stuff, promotions, new jobs? Those happen all the time.
Okay, good one. Workplace celebrations. For the DOs, definitely offer sincere congrats. Recognize their achievement. Affirm their value.
All right.
So you could say, congratulations on the promotion. That's fantastic news. It's genuinely well-deserved. Or maybe, I know how hard you worked for this, for a new job. So excited to hear about your new role. They're really lucky to get you. Positive, focused on their merit, simple but effective.
Makes sense. And the don't in a work context?
Definitely avoid prying into sensitive stuff. Never, ever ask, wow, how much is the new salary? Or did you get a big raise? That's incredibly personal. Just no.
Right. Definitely not.
And also be careful about remarks that might seem negative about their old job. Saying something like, so you're finally escaping this place, huh? It might seem like friendly banter, but...
Puts them in a weird spot.
Exactly. It puts them in a really uncomfortable position. They might feel like they have to agree with your negativity or defend their old team or workplace.
Right.
It just sours their celebratory moment, turns it awkward.
That's really insightful.
Yeah.
Celebrate their move. Don't make it about judging their past. Okay, what about birthdays? Probably the most common blessing we give.
Birthdays. Yeah. The days are pretty straightforward. Keep it simple, positive, hopeful. Happy birthday, wishing you a fantastic year ahead, full of joy and success. That's perfect.
Classic.
Or hope you have a really wonderful day and get to celebrate properly. Just cheerful, focusing on their happiness for the day and the year.
And the don'ts for birthdays?
Usually it revolves around age jokes. While teasing about age is common in some places, in many English-speaking contexts, it can feel a bit negative or even slightly insulting.
Even if meant playfully.
Yeah, even then. Think about it. Who actually enjoys being reminded they're getting older, especially on their birthday?
Yeah.
So even things like, happy 40th, don't worry, you don't look a day over 39. Or a casual, another year older, huh? They can just miss the mark.
Right. It makes them feel self-conscious instead of celebrated.
Exactly. Better to focus on them, the person, not the number. Keep it positive.
Good advice. Keep the focus on the celebration. Okay, one more comment, one graduation, or maybe passing a really tough exam.
Yes. big achievements, for those you really want to affirm their effort, celebrate their hard work, share in their joy. Congratulations on your graduation. We're so incredibly proud of everything you've achieved. That's wonderful.
Yeah, that feels great.
Or, you did it. Yes, I knew all that hard work would pay off. What a fantastic accomplishment. You're acknowledging the journey, the effort involved.
Love that. And the pitfalls to avoid here, the don't-uts.
Two main things, I'd say. First, avoid putting immediate pressure on them about what's next.
Ah, right.
Like asking, so what now? Started the job hunt yet? Literally moments after they've got their diploma or results. Let them enjoy the win first. Give them space to celebrate.
Good point. Let them breathe.
And the other big one is don't accidentally downplay their achievement. Avoid saying something like, oh, was that exam really hard? I heard it was actually pretty easy this year.
Oof. Yeah, that would sting.
Right. It just completely undermines their success. It implies maybe it wasn't such a big deal, or they aren't as smart or capable as they feel in that moment. It just takes the shine off their accomplishment.
Wow, okay. That's a fantastic run-through. You can really see the pattern, can't you? It's always about genuine enthusiasm, support, being positive. And avoiding anything that adds pressure, invades privacy, sounds critical, or kind of dismisses what they've achieved. It's about making them feel genuinely celebrated, comfortable, and seen. Not interrogated or judged, just pure, simple celebration.
Exactly. That's the heart of it. And, if we zoom out a bit, mastering these kinds of sincere blessings, it's actually a really powerful tool for building and keeping strong relationships.
How so?
Well, it shows you genuinely care, doesn't it? You notice their successes, you share their happiness, it demonstrates empathy, respect for their journey, it takes your communication beyond just like basic functional English.
Right, it adds that human connection layer.
Precisely.
Yeah.
It lets you connect on a deeper level, showing you really understand the social nuances.
So maybe the takeaway for everyone listening is, next time you see some good news, online or in person, just take that extra second. Instead of just hitting a quick congrats, think about these ideas.
Yeah.
Try crafting a slightly more thoughtful message. Even something simple but specific, like congratulations, wishing you all the very best with this exciting next step, or so thrilled to hear your wonderful news, you really deserve it. It just shows a little more thought.
And that extra thought often makes a huge difference in how it's received.
It really does. Which leaves us with a final thought, maybe, for you, our listener. How could using a simple, well-chosen blessing delivered with this kind of cultural sensitivity not just brighten someone else's day, but actually deepen your own connections, your own understanding of people? Think about that ripple effect, that genuine warmth and respectful communication. What could it unlock for you?
Something to ponder.
Definitely. We hope this deep dive helps you add a bit more thoughtful kindness to your English conversations.